Israel bombed Iran quite effectively, even killed the top 3 military leaders there at the same time. Hey, Rich Cole back again. Rich is talking. A lot of news going on, and it's hard to keep up with it all. I thought I'd put this together very quickly, talk about what's going on. Israel bombed Iran quite effectively, even killed the top 3 military leaders there at the same time. I'll tell you what my hope is. My hope that this will allow the Iranian people to rise up again, as they tried to several times with this regime, and they were just shot and murdered, and that's how it stopped. But maybe now that they know they've got the rest of the world on their side, and even coming in with military like Israel's doing, maybe they'll do it effectively. And then maybe we'll step in and help the people of Iran, which we failed to do under Obama, failed to do under Biden. They just ignored it. So now we want to do something about it. So I hope that goes on. The other news was, it's on all of the news now, this Senator Padilla in California being handcuffed. Well, here's the real story on that.
Staying here to liberate the city from the socialist and the burdensome leadership that this governor and that this mayor have placed on this country, and what they have tried to insert into this city. So I want to say thank you to every single person that has been able to do this. Also, I want to talk specifically to the rioters and to the politicians in Los Angeles.
Half a dozen violent criminals that you're rotating on your.
I also want to talk about specifically how many of our ICE agents have been doxxed for doing their duty.
And again, that was a portion there, as we did see that interruption. And we have now learned the identity of the person from Fox's Bill Malugin. It was Senator Alex Padilla, a Democrat from California, who has been very vocal on all of this.
Sir, hands up, hands up. I'm Senator Alex Padilla. I have questions for the secretary, because the fact of the matter is, half a dozen violent criminals that you're rotating on your.
I also want to talk about specifically how many of our ICE agents have been doxxed.
On the ground. On the ground. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
If you let my hands go, I put behind my back.
All right. Cool. Other hand. Lay flat. Lay flat.
Other hand, sir. Other hand.
There's no recording loud out here.
Sorry, I did.
And what is Senator Schumer's response to this?
U.S. Senator being manhandled, we now know, by federal agents and dragged out of a hearing room. Now there's a second video. It's even worse. He's been thrown to the ground, again, manhandled, brutally taken down, handcuffed. It was disgusting. Anyone who looks at it turns anyone who looks at this, it will turn their stomach to look at this video and see what happened. Reeks of totalitarianism. This is not what democracies do. Senator Padilla was there, legitimately in that building, to ask questions of what's going on in California.
Yeah, Senator Schumer, I ignore that guy anyway. Here's my take on it. I follow politics quite a bit. I never recognized this guy. He's a U.S. Senator. I never saw him before. He comes barreling in jeans and a sweatshirt or whatever it was, casual shirt, interrupts a press conference that's going on, starts yelling out. They grab him and they pull him out. They're saying he's saying he's Senator. But anybody could walk in and say, I'm a senator, I'm this person, that person. And who knows what they would do. They could go up with a knife, they could have a gun, whatever. So the FBI and the security people did what they were supposed to do. Take him down, handcuff him until they find out who he is. And then they apologized. But he's the one that was in the wrong. He never should have gone in like this. The other thing going on, there's a military parade coming up in Washington. A lot of people are saying Trump looks like a communist dictator having all this big military stuff going on. But if you studied the news, you'd find out the planning for this started a couple of years ago under Biden. So it isn't something that Trump invented. He supported it when he heard about it. He likes it. And apparently it coincides with his birthday. That just pisses off everybody. So anyway, that's what's going on with the military parade. Then they're talking about Trump stumbling going up the stairs of Air Force One. Here we go. So there's some videos out now about Trump falling up the stairs as he gets to Air Force One. Let's see him do that. He's walking over, saluting, getting to the stairs, going up the stairs. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Whoops. Oops. Yeah, he stumbled going up the stairs. Another Biden is what he is. Oh, I can't believe he did that. Oh, my God, he's getting old. So there's Secretary of State Rubio, and whoops. Wait a minute. He's a young guy. What happened there? Must be the stairs. So come to me when you want to get the real news of what's going on. I got it all. Goodbye for now.